This is how to turn procrastination into productivity, a successful man's guide to the psychology of self-discipline, time management, and motivation. Procrastination to Productivity Book Number 1, written by David Bailey, narrated by Jason Belvill. Self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. If you don't control what you think, you can't control what you do. Simply, self-discipline enables you to think first and act afterwards. Napoleon Hill. There was once a great king who had heard about a master sword crafter who was said to be on par with Picasso when it came to his genius. The king decided he must meet this master sword crafter at once. He summoned his guards to find the sword crafter and bring him to the palace. The king's guards ran in all directions looking for the maestro sword crafter and finally found him in a tiny village on the outskirts of the kingdom. As ordered, they brought him before the king. The master walked him humbly, graciously, and gently, and the king responded similarly. The king then posed him a question he would ask all maestros. "O swordcrafter, what is the true secret to your extraordinariness or excellence in what you do?" Pat came the reply from the swordcrafter. "Well, ever since I was a child, I became exposed to the art of making swords and fell madly in love with it. It seldom spoke to my brain, head, or logic. Instead, it spoke to me at a much deeper level and soulful level. It tugged at my heart. As a child, I decided that I will be a master at sword crafting. Growing up, I read plenty of books about sword crafting. If a thing didn't relate to sword crafting, it didn't have the word sword in it, didn't look like a sword, or nothing to do with sword crafting, I wouldn't spend my time on it. That is the true secret of my mastery." Let this powerful parable sink in your head for a while, because in many ways, this is the secret to being exceptional, extraordinary, world-class. We function in a world inundated with distractions and fruitless pursuits. We are constantly pulled in different directions and operate on autopilot, mindlessly going about things. This makes us time and productivity starved. Focus on few things that are important. Let's begin with a small and exciting exercise. What are the 5 most important things in your life? Maybe career, business, family, personal development, art, travel, whatever. Just pick 5 things that are the most important and hold maximum value or relevance in your life. Now passionately build your life around it. Focus your time, energy, efforts, and much more on these all-important 5 things. Clear all the other clutter and noise surrounding you that doesn't relate to or align with these 5 swords. This is, in essence, the secret to being productive. There are plenty of people who get bored and spend their most productive hours playing aggressive games, browsing through Instagram, and checking their Facebook for the nth time. They'll convince you that they're being productive because they're always looking preoccupied. Looking busy doesn't necessarily mean they are being productive. What are you busy doing is the key. Are you doing something that is adding value to your overall goals? Are you busy doing things that are in alignment with your 5 swords? People won't distance themselves from what they are doing or step back and take an objective look at whether they are indeed involved in productive acts that are in alignment with their overall goals. They are, in effect, giving their best hours of their best days to nothing more than shiny objects. Each time you find yourself digressing from your goals, think of the sword crafter's metaphor. Dedicate yourself to the 5 things that matter most in your life, and let one of those 5 things not be Netflix or PlayStation. Be among the 1% that focuses on things which really matter. Pull the courage to say no to activities and people who call for your time to make you unproductive. Have the fortitude to say no to activities that appear desirable or shiny but are plain hollow.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?